Hey, 2KMC here, and it's time to talk about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. This weekend, I better see all of you at the Rec, because all weekend long, you can earn double rep. Let me repeat that, double rep all weekend long. On Wednesday, hit the courts and rock the rims at Dunk Fest, where you'll be working with the community to reach the target number of dunks. If the goal is met, all participants will be rewarded with VC. Next weekend, don't be shy. Hit the courts and participate in training days. And for more Wednesday fun, head to the Rec again. Because just like this upcoming weekend, you can earn double rep all day long. That's it from me. I gotta go fill my parking meter. 2KMC out.
Welcome to 2K TV. First up, we want to congratulate the top play of the spring, Alexis, who took home the award.
Congratulations, King LaShawn 13. Enjoy that 500,000 VC, and you're now in the running for 2K TV Top Play of the Year.
If you want a chance at winning Top Play of the Year, send us your plays over social media using hashtag 2KTVWow.
Until then, here's a chance for you to earn some VC with some 2K TV Interactive, brought to you by Oreo and the NBA Dynasty Oreos.
So what makes a dynasty? A lot of W's, and the Chicago Bulls had quite a few of them in the 90s. So the first question is, how many NBA championships did the Chicago Bulls win during the 1990s?
Was it 4, 5, 6, or 7? This is an easy one and an easy opportunity to earn some VC. I don't know why I'm using my hands for all of this, but... Dynasties make legends, or is it the other way around? While Shaquille O'Neal played for 3 teams that have had dynasties, which one of these teams did he not play for?
Was it the San Antonio Spurs, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Miami Heat, or the Boston Celtics? A lot of great wins for a lot of great franchises.
Mysteries, hidden codes, Season 6 in MyTEAM has it all. Something's going on with those mysterious runes, triple threat offline, and the glitch market. I wonder what that means. What I do know is each week in MyTEAM brings us a new classified player. Kelly Oubre Jr. and Bruce Bowen have appeared so far, and new this week is Jaren Jackson Jr. You're gonna want these classified players, and there's this top secret group with a mystery Galaxy Opal player for this season. But let's leave the mysteries behind with new Idol Series 2 packs. Headlined by Dark Matter Mello, Dark Matter Chris Bosch, and Galaxy Opal Darren Williams. For my lineup, that means starter, starter, and yep, you guessed it, another starter. The mysteries will continue to come in MyTEAM. The only question is, how many can you solve?
Bill Russell has been a guiding voice towards the work in social justice.
He's an inspiration on and off the court. Jaylen Brown is back this week with Bill Russell's story in this installment of Respect Your OGs. Take a look.
When you talk about the idea that a basketball player can do more than just play basketball, there's no question that Bill Russell has to be at the center of that conversation. He's a true OG. I should probably start by making it clear what a baller he was. Russell played 13 seasons with the Celtics and he won 11 championships. That's almost impossible. But with Russell in the middle of everything, rebounding, blocking, passing, scoring, he made it possible. Ray Auerbach, the Celtics coach, was colorblind with the way he put together his teams. But the rest of the league and the country was a whole other story. Russell was called every awful name you've ever heard when he played. In 1961, the Celtics went to Kentucky for an exhibition game, and Bill and his black teammates were denied service at a restaurant. They decided to boycott the game. Even at home, outside of Boston, police trailed him when he drove through town. One time, his house was broken into and vandalized. His trophies were destroyed. The N-word spray painted on the walls. But Bill wasn't intimidated by this hatred, and he wasn't going to let that kind of abuse deter his mission. And his courage lifted him to the forefront of a generation of black athletes who work for change all across the country and the world. He went to Mississippi after the assassination of civil rights icon Medgar Evers and made a statement by running an all-integrated basketball clinic there. He campaigned for the Civil Rights Act and the Voting Rights Act, and he was a leading voice for black athletes who believed in the fight against injustice. All these years after he won those 11 titles as a player, the last 2 as a team's player coach, by the way, I think the most important thing to understand about Bill Russell isn't just how hard he fought, but simply how he fought. He wrote books, articles, magazines. He educated himself and others about why the struggle was worth it. And what was the best way to fight it? Bringing so many others into the effort too. Maybe more than anything else, education was huge for Bill, and symbolic too. His father's schoolhouse was burned down by racists, and his daughter graduated from Harvard Law School. To this day, well into his 80s, Bill's still using his voice to teach and support our generation, and we're grateful for that. He's the model we should all aspire to emulate. He's the inspiration we still need every day. He's the reminder of why the fight is worth it.
Jaylen Brown will be back next week with the final installment of Respect Your OGs. He tells the story of how Bill Russell has inspired his actions to raise awareness and what you can do to help.
Mike Wang joined us last week to talk your MyPLAYER builds. We were talking about the offensive MyPLAYERs, and this week he's back to talk some defensive MyPLAYERs.
And if you submitted one of your builds over social, keep watching because we are highlighting one of your MyPLAYER builds. Take a look. We are back with Mike Wang. Welcome back to the show. Last week we talked about my offensive build. Now we're going to focus on defense.
Yes, Mike, I want a defensive build because, I want to play big this year. I'm usually on the perimeter, but now I want to be an interior presence. I want to snatch some souls. I want to block some shots, and I want to make sure I hold it down for my teammates in the paint.
It's a great choice. I never knew you were a defensive-minded player. Last time we played in real life, you were a scoring machine, so.
That's true. I try to be a team player now on my Pro-Am teams. I try to be a defensive anchor. Last couple years, I've actually made a lockdown defender. I've been playing lockdown. Changed it up this year to do a lot of scoring because my teammates are trash, Mike, and I had to really elevate them. I've been playing with them for years. We just were getting some L's out there, so I had to start scoring again and saving the team and carrying them on my back. But in terms of that defensive build, like going big, what's a build that can focus on rebounding and interior defense as opposed to maybe perimeter defense?
Yeah, well, I think for you, I think it's two things. It's the glass cleaning aspect as well as the defensive anchor aspect. So Gen 4, first place you're going to start is with the pie charts. Pick a pie chart that has a lot of red in it. That's your defense and rebounding. For Gen 5, you have a lot more options. You can basically set all your caps to where you want them to be. So with Gen 5, boost your offense and defensive rebounding, boost your block rating for sure. Probably put that up to the max if you can. And your interior defense is going to be important as well.
And which takeovers best suit this build?
I always see all these top plays on 2K TV with these snatch blocks. That's what I want, Mike. I want these highlights. I want to snatch some blocks. I want to take some souls out there.
So rebounds and blocks on Gen 4, you definitely want to go with the rim protector or glass cleaner, but I would say probably rim protector for you. And for Gen 5, I would definitely go with stuff blocks. That's going to unlock all kinds of cool content that you're going to want to see. The catch blocks, the grab blocks. Paint Intimidation is another great one for Gen 5. It's basically like the Intimidator badge, but just to another level, where anyone who's even close to you is probably going to miss bunnies around the rim. And maybe even see the future, where you can actually see where the rebounds are going to land ahead of time. So it's a nice little cheesy way to get you some easy boards.
All right, that sounds good. I'm so used to playing the perimeter all these years. I like it. I want to build a big. I want to help my team. I want to get out there on Pro-Am, and I want to snatch some blocks. I like this build a lot.
All right, let's take a look at some fan submissions. It's a popular power forward build by Jason Karch on Twitter. What do you think about this build?
This one does not have very many, if any, weaknesses to it. I'm trying to figure out what's happening with strength in the physicals, because it looks like it's blanked out. So that's one thing where I would definitely not leave at the min, just because strength actually helps you not get dumped on. It helps you whenever there's a body up or some kind of collision. It helps you win those battles. But everything else looks kind of crazy on this build. You're going to have very few weaknesses.
Yeah, it says it's an 18 in each category. Does that mean this is one of the best all-around builds in NBA 2K21?
I think power forwards in general are really strong this year, and 18 badges in each category is really strong. So you can really put some crazy badge recipes on this build.
Yeah, I don't know anybody on this show, on the 2K TV staff, that would make a 6'10" power forward. Chris, I'm talking to you. I'm looking at you.
I did build about 3 of them, admittedly. But you know what? The tools are there, Mike. I had to use them. I had to use them to get all the badges. But you can't equip every badge. Remember, you only have a limit per category, so you still have to make decisions on how you want to play as these 6'10" power forwards. And like you said, Mike, you give up a lot of strength in these builds, but you have a really nice all-around build if you want to do a little bit of everything.
Yep, absolutely. Look at Clamps if you're in defense as well. Clamps and Intimidator, 2 of my favorite badges on defense. And Rebound Chase is important too. If you're going to be a power forward and you want to grab some boards, chasing the rebounds is going to be a good one for you. So in general, I think if you're a power forward, bumping up your offensive and defensive rebound ratings is going to help a lot. There's going to be a lot of cleanup points, easy buckets around the rim, second chance points. So like this build does, it has them at up to 90, and those are going to be pretty effective.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for these tips. So nice seeing you. We can't wait to see you again. It can't be another 4 months because we just love having you on the show.
Thanks again for having me. And I just wanted to say one more thing. This is really cool. In NBA 2K22,
we will continue showcasing your builds in future episodes, so keep them coming.
Show us your builds by sending them over social using the hashtag 2KTVBuild.
I'm the 2KMC. For real, it's on my driver's license. You can check. Weather is heating up, and so are your top plays. Here are your State Farm assists of the month. First play from Ghost 2494 in the wreck. No dribble relay pass, then the behind the back to the jam. Sweet and efficient. Sweet fishing? Yeah, sweet fishing. Our next clip is legendary status, playing in the Mobile One Grand Prix. Vroom vroom, motoring the drive-thru. Yeah, let me get a honey dip with a side of top plays. Oh yeah, and a little breakdance dessert. I'll have what they're having. Next is King of Diamonds in the Vipers affiliation. I'd rename this build a two-way point creator. Back-to-back steals and assists. Immediately looks to set up the team. Twice bitten, not shy. Ending in MyTEAM triple threat with 2 vicious C, 2 Kemp blocks, and then the torch is passed from Dell to Steph. A Curry combo for 3. Like father, like son. My eyes are tearing up a little. Hall of Fame family badge. Way to go, you two. Vote now for your State Farm top assist. And join us for our next top plays. Submit your top plays to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. I'm the 2KMC, and I'm wide open. Pass me the ball.
continues on social. We have more content and more of your community members featured on our social media channels.
So follow us on social. We are at NBA 2K_2KTV.
We'll see you there.
Until then, enjoy 2K.
Yo, I'm the 2K MC and I'm ready to break down the upcoming events in the city. On Fridays, head to Club 2K if you're looking to party, play, and listen to the latest tracks. This weekend, check out The Rec, where you can earn double rep all weekend long. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, put your money where your mouth is at Ante Up. On Wednesdays, get wacky and earn double rep by wearing a featured Wacky Wednesday item. Next weekend, check out Rival Day Conquest and Rival Day Championship. Invade other territories and help your affiliation become champions of the city. And next Tuesday, it's Election Day. Get out and vote for the new mayors of the city. I think we're about done here. Anyone want to hit the courts?